I'm going to make milk bread, and for this you'll need white strong flour, bread flour, salt, sugar, melted butter, yeast, warm water and warm milk. The milk, water and the butter I did in the microwave all individually. So what we need to do is we need to add the wet ingredients first. So I'll just move everything to one side because we're going to do this in the bread maker. Here's my bread maker, the pan anyway. So what we're going to add into here is we're going to add the warm water along with the warm milk and your melted butter. So that's all we need to add in there. So give it a little swirl. Then we need to add our strong bread flour, like so, and just make sure none of that liquid is peeking through. And I also make a little bit of a well in the middle, but don't go too far down, otherwise you'll go into the liquid. You don't want that liquid coming out just yet. So we put, I'm not sure which is the salt or sugar, but it doesn't matter, they both look the same in these jars, but it doesn't matter as long as they're in separate corners. So put one there, and we'll put the other in that corner, and then the yeast we're going to add in the middle. Now what you want to make sure you do, or don't do rather, is you don't want to put the yeast with your salt, because the salt will kill off the yeast. So do make sure that you do have them in separate corners and the yeast in the middle. Next thing we need to do is go and pop this into the bread maker itself. So this is my bread maker. I've got the Russell Hobbs Breadman Pro, which I've had for years and it is brilliant. So put in the bread mix like that. Now doesn't matter what make you have, it's all the same. You want to choose a normal white loaf. So for mine that's number 3, and you want to be a medium size loaf, which is that 1.5 loaf, and a medium crust, and that is it. Then you just switch it on. And I don't think you can see through the hole, but it's now swirling away. Okay, so the bread is ready, so I'm just going to switch it off and let's have a look. And there we have it. That has really come up really well. Can you see that? The steam off of it is quite a lot. But yes, I'm basically going to take this out of here now, leave it in the tin for roughly 5 minutes, just so I can handle it because it's red hot at the moment, and then I'll tip it out onto a cooling rack, leave it to cool down, and then I'll show you it when it's all cooled down and I've sliced it. And I'll be back later. Okay, so I left it to completely cool down after I took it out the bread pan, It feels really soft. Because it's a milk loaf, it should be a really nice soft loaf, and it also keeps nice and soft for about 4 days normally, if you store it well in a dry place. The paddle came out really well. That is normal in the bread maker, it will do that. Sometimes you end up with the paddle still in it when you take it out the bread maker, so you just have to like try and twist it and get it out. But make sure that it's out before you cut into the bread, otherwise you might damage your paddle. But yeah, it's all nice and evenly coloured, nice sized loaf. So I'm going to cut it up and then we'll see what it tastes like. So I've cut up a slice and also the crust as well, and I wish you could smell this. Homemade bread is absolutely amazing. The smell of it is lovely, and it's also, as you can see, that it's a very soft loaf, very squidgy, but it cuts really well. So I'm just going to try a piece without putting anything on it. I'm just going to rip it, it's easiest. That is a really nice soft texture. You can taste it. It's like, not say taste it, but you can feel the softness of the sponginess of the bread. It is different to normal white bread. It has a bit more of a sweeter type of taste, I'd say, but only slightly. You probably wouldn't notice it unless you literally had 2 different types of bread side by side and did a taste test of both. But it's really nice, perfect for putting jam on or making your lunch with. If you have a bread maker, hope you give this a try, and yeah, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care, bye.